It's Saturday morning. Welcome back to City Girl Homestead. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy the ride and go on the journey with us to building this channel. If you've been around for a long time, love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me. Today, I'd gotten a special request to make something with sweet potatoes. I don't remember who the user was that asked for it, but here's for you. I'm going to make sweet potato pecan bread. So the first thing it asks for is a 15-ounce can of sweet potatoes, which I'm not going to buy that at the store when I, in fact, can sweet potatoes. So the first thing I'm going to do, you hear that? Means it's all set up, ready to go. I'm going to dump all the juice out. It says to save back a couple teaspoons of it, but I'm just going to save the whole thing until we're done. And that way if we need it. I already did one jar, but believe it or not, this 32-ounce jar only incorporated about 10 ounces of sweet potatoes. So I had to have Jack go down and get me another one. So I'm going to put it in my little Ninja here. And we're going to blend it all up. I do have some that's dehydrated, and I could have done that, but I really didn't want to sit here and wait for it to rehydrate. So, and I have tons and tons and tons of it downstairs. So let's go up to the 15-ounce mark. Which should be just about every bit of it, actually. Alright, let's see here. The lighting is terrible in here. Oh, yep, that's a little bit too much. Let me get this measured out, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I've got the 15 ounces measured out now. So I'm going to pour into my little bowl here. The extra, I'll give it to Jack's girlfriend. She loves sweet potatoes. We'll add a little bit of brown sugar to it. And she'll eat it right down. So nothing will go to waste. Alright, so we've got that. And then it asks for 1.25 cups of granulated sugar. And 1.75 cups of flour. I'm going to stir that up just a little bit before I add everything else. Yeah, last year we were given tons and tons of sweet potatoes, and then we got tons and tons this time too. So I have canned sweet potatoes, I've dehydrated sweet potatoes, so I've got tons and tons of them. So when the person said, well, can you make something with sweet potatoes? I'm like, yeah, all day long. Alright, so now in this bowl I have a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we need 1/3 cup of water, and a third cup of vegetable oil. I know I could have done this in my KitchenAid, but I didn't. And then 2 eggs. I got to start a new container for my eggs. I grounded up the other ones and got it in the dirt. So I'll start me a new container for my eggs. And I think that's it. So now we're going to just mix it all together. Actually, there's pecans, but I'm going to put that in after we mix everything else together. You know, when you can sweet potatoes, you can smell that as soon as you open it up. And you guys, the smell is just amazing. I guess I thought with a 32-ounce jar we'd have like, 30 ounces of sweet potatoes, but that's not how that works, I guess. We all learn. Playing music. And then I'm just going to whisk it a little bit. I don't want any clumps in my bread. There we go. Doesn't that look yummy? Oh, that tastes really good too. Alright, and then we want a half a cup of chopped pecans. I already got sweet potato on my shirt. I ordered a new apron from Walmart and one from Amazon. The one from Walmart was like big enough that would have fit AJ. And the one from Amazon, they canceled my order. So in the meantime, I just keep ruining my shirt. Alright, now let's mix that in there. And if you don't like pecans, you can add something else. You can do walnuts, or you can do, I don't know, pistachios, anything you want. Or not put nuts in it at all. That's completely up to you. Alright, so now I'm going to spray my bread pan. Make sure you spray that really good because you don't want it to stick. And I don't like cutting my bread when it's inside of the pan. To me, that's kind of pointless. Well, that's really full. Alrighty. Alright, so there it is. And now I'm going to put it inside the inside the oven. I'm telling you, I'm not even speaking right today. So we're going to put it in the oven for 70 minutes. And I'll be back when it's done. Alrighty. And there is our finished sweet potato bread. I did take a little tiny bite of it. It's really, really good. So you can turn, I've discovered you can turn just about anything into bread, to be honest. And there's all kinds of recipes. So the one that requested something to be done in sweet potatoes, here you go. And it's very delicious. And Tom, I'm sure, will be trying it with dinner tonight. You guys, thanks so much for being with me through every step of this. And I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a very blessed day.